I've been blessed to be a part of IYYAD when it was formed, and being youth director for the Southwest Youth and Young Adult Department. And watching it over the years, my greatest pride has been the transformative impact that it has had on a generation, especially my young folks and then those that came after them, that fostered a culture of holiness, high standards, education. The way I saw it impact, especially in the minority community, young adults in a way that was just going against what this world was doing. I watched it start off small in Jackson and watch it grow to the phenom that it was and is today at our General Assembly. But the one thing that it always has held, and I can't say evolved, but the standard that has always been was the standard that it held our youth. And I always had the understanding that everyone wants to live right. It's just something hard when you're young trying to live right by yourself. IYYAD gave those who wanted to live right a family, others, a community to be excellent with. And of course, all of this does not happen without the intentional investment of our bishop, of our founder. I watched him and learned from him that you have to be, there has to be a focus on the youth and young adult department. They cannot be left behind. They cannot be made to feel as though they're not a part of the main church. They are the church. And he made it so that way. And that's what I saw IYYAD become what it was, what it be. I don't know how to best say it, but that's how I've watched it grow and evolve over the years. And that's what I love so much about it. I wish we would have kept statistics of the successes that we had and compared them to society. No high school graduation, college graduation, no jail time, no teenage pregnancies. I watched a whole generation seek holiness. That's the evolution that IYYAD had on me, the impact it had on me. When you hear the old folks tales about IYYAD traveling and all those type of things, and everyone else trying to emulate what they do, I give honor to the great Dr. Russell and Dr. Russell for what they fostered. Some of the best memories of IYYAD is not going to the convention, but having them come to you. That was awesome. And one of the things that we would do back in the day, we would compete for who was going to have, I know, but provoke good works for one another. And we wanted to have the best, so we put on concerts, midnight, all those type of things, make sure we had, we'd come, and we did laser tag one year and went to the theme park another year, and because we down in this Florida, they was going to theme parks and things like that. Just watching, I know that sounds trivial, but what was happening was we were showing, or God was showing us, you can have fun in the Lord without the sin of the world. And it was magnificent. It was exciting, and we couldn't wait. They're not contributing, they are the mission. You are the church. You are, how do I say, carrying on is contributing. How do I say continuing is contributing? How do I say you are making, well, if I was to go with that, what you are doing is ensuring until Jesus comes that the standard, the gospel, the doctrine of the Church of the Living God International is preached throughout this land because the world needs it. There is no time limit before you are used. You are used as soon as God's calling is upon your life. But being the light that shows what that standard is to those that you communicate with. And that's where all the difference is. IYYAD holds the standard of the main church, but because, we corral and communicate and commune with those who are like us, yours is to reach a younger generation that sometimes don't want to listen or receive what the older generation says. But you're contributing by saying, we have to hold up that standard too. We are not exempt from what God is calling the church to be. And it's not an age limit. It's not it's not until we reach 23. If the anointing gets placed on us at 5, we got to uphold it at 5. We got to preach it at 5. If power is given at 12, we got to minister at 12. If it's given at 18, there is no exemption of what this church has been placed in the world to be. And that is a guiding light to those who seek salvation and need and want to make it to heaven.